coming through Barcroft in towards Sonny, the car. You could see it dancing about a little bit on the brakes, but he did manage to hold it. There was no contact until possibly the latter part of Sonny out. But 10 out of 10 for these guys. Ed Gay, Alex Preston and Brett Smith. Good bit of driving there. As we're back on board, a little look in the mirror from Preston here because Smith is not giving up. But Gay's on it. Gay is quick as he goes through the chicane. Opposite the pit lane, which is basking in sunshine. Down towards Tower, where this man, Tom Roach, is already leaving the corner. In that number 1 Blendini Motorsport car, Tom Roach again is making this into a slight demonstration I should say. As we see Brett Smith run very, very wide of the exit of Tower there. And that's that's definitely going to hurt him as they come up towards the first part of the Jim Clark S's. You're thinking of dirty tyres as he goes through the right here. And he hasn't actually lost too much time, but he's using a little bit more track than the stewards would like. So he's really going to have to watch for that, or he's going to pick up a penalty. But look how committed he is on the way in towards Sonny. He catches up so much there. Really is impressive on the brakes on the way in towards Sonny. He is not shy, but you can see him, he's also not shy in using a little bit of extra grass at the side of the track. So you better watch out. The stewards will be watching you, Mr. Smith. Meanwhile, in towards the hairpin, here he comes, it's Tom Roach, and through the final corner, clicking off another lap in the Blendini Motorsport car. A little bit of showboating as he comes out the corner there, and he accelerates towards the line, and it's a wave from the pit wall and a checker flag for Tom Roach. He wins the first race here at Croft. Second place is going to go to Ed Gay, a very well deserved drive for Ed Gay. He fought very hard for that. And third place for Alex Preston in the number 32 car here. Another young man who's going to be pretty happy with that one. But Tom Roach stamps his authority all over this one. Ed Gay fights through the pack, brings Alex Preston with him, and that's your top 3, that's your podium men as they enjoy their slowdown lap here at Croft. Again, basking in beautiful sunshine. A nice wave from some of the Orange Army at the side there, the marshals, who stand out in all weathers, but today they're really enjoying some lovely sunshine here at Darlington and Croft. Results for race number 1 at Croft sees Tom Roach, number 1, the winner, from Ed Gay and Alex Preston. Brett Smith did get 4th place, Simon Baldwin was 5th, Alan Henderson with James Blake Baldwin in 7th. Charlie Charman, Simon Goddard, and in 10th place was Monty after a storming drive and fighting all the way to the end, Wayne Lamonti.
Yeah, I had a fantastic race. My start was amazing. I've been practicing a little bit since Rockingham, well, kind of, but fantastic start. Managed to tuck in behind Tom, past Brett, so I was up to 2nd, but then I got a little bit wobbly going into Tower Corner, and then Brett managed to take me on the inside again, and felt the pressure from the cars behind, but I managed to keep my cool a little bit and keep up with Brett for a bit, but then I dropped back, and then Ed Gay and me had a fantastic battle throughout the whole race, and it was massively clean. It was awesome racing, and unfortunately Ed got past me just a little bit. And then we worked together to catch up with Brett Smith, and then we could see his tyres were going off. So we took advantage of that, worked together, pulled up to him, and then managed to overtake him 2 laps from the finish, and then kept it cool and came in 3rd place. So it was a fantastic race, and I'd like to thank Blink Motorsport for providing me with the car, and it was very good.
It was a really great race, really enjoyable. The start wasn't great again, so I had to battle back through the field, but we finally got through the pack and then got up behind Alex Preston in 3rd, and we kind of worked together to catch the leading pack, and Brett, I think, had a bit of a tyre issue in 2nd place, so we caught up to him quite quickly, and it was a really great race, really sort of fair and clean and everything else, and got 2nd place, which is the best result of the season so far, and hopefully tomorrow we can do one better.
It was a really good race. Managed to get away at the start. I think the guys behind just started fighting. I know Alex got into 2nd, he had a good start, he was right behind me, and then as Brett got him back, they broke the toe, and my car's brilliant. I've got to say a massive thank you to Blendini Motorsport. It's so nice to drive, and Blink Motorsport as well for a brilliant engine, and as long as I'm driving it well and don't make any mistakes, and I managed to pull a gap, and yeah, it was a good race.
So here we go for the second race from Croft. Front row of the grid sees Roach and Gay. Now this is going to be an interesting one because Gay has got himself to the front straight away. So if he can hang in there with Tom Roach, this has all the makings of being a fantastic race. Keep your eyes also on the Goddard-Monte battle with Coombs and Robinson. They were in there as well last time, so 9th through almost up to 14th were all together. We've got Adam Craig and Callum Edwards down 15th and 16th. With Dan O'Connor and JJ Clements. Remember, JJ Clements won one of the races we had at Rockingham, and he's in 18th place here just now. Sam Smith also had a bit of a better showing at Rockingham, not so much here at Croft. And Simon Woods also number in 24. Keep your eyes on Simon. Further back in the pack, Chris Evans. We've got Ian Prescott, Chris Hart in 30th. JCE, John Coburn Evans down in 31st, and Tony Liversidge rounding up the 32 car field. So here we go, we're about to go racing. Conditions are a little bit tricky now as the 5-second board goes out here at Croft. A damp track, so this could be anybody's. Red lights on, red lights off very quickly, and it looks like Gay has made a cracking start down towards Clairvaux. He's fighting alongside that Blendini Motorsport car of Tom Roach, but Roach is fighting in there, and he takes it as they come in towards Clairvaux for the first time. Prescott is going up the inside again. Gay is a little bit lame there almost as they go through the first corner, but a lot of spray, a lot of difficult conditions for these guys to try and deal with. But Roach is away at the front. You can see the wipers on for everybody behind Tom Roach, and Gay is in second place as he goes over the curbs. And a big sideways moment for Ed Gay. Didn't lose him any time. How we never lost him any time I won't know, but big save of the day so far as they come down towards Tower. Definitely the man in the best seat in the house is your leader, Tom Roach, with a nice clear track ahead of him. And this is where the guys will start to try and possibly experiment a little bit with racing lines to try and pick up some different grip on this quite notoriously slippery in places Croft circuit. Heading out through the fast back part of the circuit, the Jim Clark S's. Roach with a nice little lead now ahead of Ed Gay through Barcroft, and they're coming towards Sunny. Everything just settling down in this first lap. There's a manoeuvre further down. Preston's getting past. Is that Smith trying to go up the inside of Preston? It was there. The move didn't come off, but just behind Brett Smith there's two cars side by side through that corner as well. Blake Baldwin goes all sorts of sideways as he comes out of Sunny. Somebody else just about dropping a wheel over that curb, but managing to save it. But back at the front it is Tom Roach. Doesn't look like the rain's possibly going to come too much. The marshals all standing with their waterproof clothes on, and the wipers are still actually on, but the track looks like it's not exactly 100% wet in places, although there is still quite a bit of spray coming up as Matt Robinson goes up the inside of Simon Goddard. Good move by Robinson there, but he has to pinch it tight. Goddard sideways on the exit of the corner, lights up those rear wheels in that Blink Motorsport car, and we head down to go past the start line for the first lap of the race. You can see visibility isn't actually too bad with old Rain-X on the windscreen here, but as you get in towards the braking zone, a lot more spray comes up, and you don't want to go into that gravel trap at Clairvaux straight on. It's a very, very deep pan gravel trap. Oh, a little bit wide there, Goddard. Now, is he just trying to experiment and find grip? I think he is. He's right round the outside edge, and he's not the only man trying to do it. So trying to pick up an extra little bit of grip there as Preston and Smith come through the chicane and head down towards Tower. Gay's dropped those guys, but in turn Tom Roach has dropped Ed Gay, and I honestly thought that Ed Gay would have managed to hold in that little bit longer, because that's James Blake Baldwin, and he's got number 48 Simon Baldwin right behind him. These little MX-5s do look good fun to drive in the way, actually. The rear wheel drive, they do obviously no traction control in these cars. Traction control all done by the driver's right foot. And you can see some of them sliding about and exit the corners. Preston looks a little bit slow mid Jim Clark S's, and here comes Smith. Now is Smith going to have his trademark move as they go through Barcroft into Sunny? No, he's not, but you can see his car was dancing about all the way in there. Looked like there was a hinge in the middle of the MX-5 at some points in the races. While they're on. And Sunny out to head back up towards the complex. Alan Henderson looks like he's got Charlie Chapman all over the back of him. There's Monty just going through. The man who gave us all sorts of fun and excitement in the dry first race. But Roach, again, you can hear him accelerating away from the complex towards the hairpin. And In his little interview after the first race, he did say he's got a great car. He's got to thank Blendini Motorsport, but also Blink Motorsport for supplying him with such a good engine. Blink Motorsport, another one of the crews who do prepare some fantastic MX-5s for this championship. Again, looking at the feet and also looking out of the windscreen on this MX-5, the white MX-5 number 17 of William Phillips. Back through Barcroft. I remember all the time, oh, he's sideways up the inside and he makes the move, stick this time. He gives Craig absolutely nowhere to go. Manages to pull it back to the inside, manages to stop it, and a good clean overtaking manoeuvre, no contact there. And well done to him, he almost drops a wheel over the exit curb of Sonny out. William Phillips now with a nice clear bit of road. Lovely little bit of heel towing action on the way in towards the complex here. You can see the brake pedal just getting pushed and then the side of the foot rolling on and giving it a little blip on the throttle pedal there. So lovely little bit of heel towing as he come in towards the complex, but he's still under great pressure from Adam Craig here. Adam Craig is not giving this one up one bit. Looks like James Atherton has actually lost his bumper now. So is the black flag still out? Driver warning flag, car 42. That's Charlie Charman. So Charlie Charman's had the black and orange flag to report to the pit lane for a mechanical issue, and now he's had the driver warning flag. So Charlie Charman, is he going to get the gentleman's set? Is he going to have the full set of flags and pick up a black flag next? Great shame for him. Charlie Charman will be getting watched by the stewards and the clerk of the course, possibly for track limits.